What's up, world? It's your boy LC. You heard. I got somebody special sitting next to me, dog. Introduce yourself, man.
How y'all doing? It's Kenny Smith, a.k.a. Kdot Smith.
You got to be up in the mic.
My
We don't got
apologies.
those exclusives. Like, you see how I'm like literally up in it?
Yeah. My
Here,
apologies.
tilt it down, bro. We'll get you right. All right, now let them know.
All right. It's Kdot Smith, Kenny Smith. Nice
Yes,
to
sir.
meet everybody.
So if you guys have seen me wearing anything with the MO logo or the Master of Original, this is the owner of that company, bro. He was the first friend that I ever had that had, you know how like you always growing up, you got that guy in school that sells T-shirts and do all that, but like this is the guy right here for me. And I saw him start, and I see where he's progressed to now. And it's just amazing, dude. So we're definitely going to talk about that. But I want to start back just, let's take it back to when we met, bro. Let them know how we met.
Well, we met at Indiana State playing college football. It was kind of natural and organic how everything happens, bro. It was at first I was just a walk-on trying to fit in and everything, and then you helped me find my own lane and stand out.
Okay.
Just fit in everybody.
Okay.
Which was like it was amazing to me because everybody's just being the upperclassman and saying, "Oh, you just walk on. Like, why are you here? We don't really need you," type thing. But you really took me under your wing and you helped me, showed me the ropes, how
Okay.
to work out. Sewell, big, huge.
Shout out Alex Sewell.
Sewell's
And hold
my
on,
dog, bro.
you got. I don't want no one to miss this, so you got to get up in the mic, bro. It's weird to get used to because you want to.
yeah.
It's like we're just having a conversation,
For sure.
but it's like it's almost like you in timeout. Like,
Yeah.
stay in the mic. But yeah, shout out my guy Sewell. That
Yeah,
he
man.
has the most determination I've ever seen in a human being, and like when at first I was like he's modeling now, but I was like whatever he decides to do,
He's gonna
gonna kill it.
Yep. And Sewell helped me change my mentality and my approach to football.
Right.
And just working out, man. It was just, if you want it, you got to put in the work. And, like, he really showed me that. He showed me how to be committed and then just take it to another level.
Yeah, for sure.
With self-confidence and everything. And it showed, like, over the years of just walking on to my last year playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So to sum that up, we were college roommates, and we played the same position in football. And this man has so much attention to detail that I would be in the game, and he would be calling my name, and he would be pointing out little stuff like, that dude is fixing his glove. It's a pass. And like a lot of people, you got to think when you're playing in front of thousands of people, you hear a lot of different things, but I could always pick his voice out of the crowd. And that's who I listened to. I wasn't listening to anybody else. He'd be like, hey, back up. Like, they coming deep. Like, he was like, definitely my mind on the field,
And
bro. So I appreciate that.
That's funny you brought that up because I remember we went through how many DB coaches? Like 6?
So
in 3
many.
years. So, but it was one coach. What was his name? I hate that I'm drawing.
Tell me what he looks like, and I'll get his name.
The
Bald one?
The ball black coach. The
Ball
only
black
we
one.
had.
I done lost his name. Smith? No.
No, he came in with Minner.
We'll think on it because
Yeah.
I drew a blank.
Yeah, but anyway, the reason I brought him up is because he was the one who always told me that with my quick feet and my attention to detail that I will be a coach someday. And, like, I never bought into it. I didn't believe it. And then, like, down the road, 6 years later after football, I'm coaching high school varsity football.
Wow.
And it just happened naturally, like everything in life. And I try and live like that every day. I don't try and force anything. I don't try and ask for handouts. I don't try and do anything that's outside of who I am.
Right.
Or I just try and remain authentic with everything that I do.
Yeah, and it shows, man. Your character has been A1 from day one, and you're just my go-to guy, bro, as a friend. Like, he's stayed solid, and that's crazy to hear this story from you because we haven't even conversed really in a while outside of, like, a group text because life is just so busy.
Mm-hmm.
But, that really makes me think that, like, you were coaching me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
I just
saying?
wanted to
Like,
help out, play my role.
and you did
because
that, man.
Everybody's not a starter.
Yeah.
You gotta embrace your role. If you're the starter, if you're the number 2 corner, if you just gotta help your brother by looking out for stuff that you know and he's not focusing on.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how you build a team. That's how you build team success. It's
So
not all
on-
about me.
So on that topic, how has that helped you shape your business? Because you have a very successful clothing line, but it's more than just clothes. Like, it's an actual brand. So I want you to take what you learned from football and how you apply it to business, because, I mean, it obviously something transitioned.
I just approach it with that mentality that McManus gave us, that madman mentality. Don't take no for an answer. Stay true to who you are and work your butt off, man. It's really how it came about. Master Original is just something I created for me and my homies because it was something that I wanted everybody to be a part of. It wasn't just about me. So back in high school, we all had our own little slogans and stuff that I would put on T-shirts because I took graphic arts in high school.
Right.
So I already knew I wanted my own clothing line from like freshman year of high school. I knew I wanted to have my own clothing line. Just stuff had to happen in between. So going off to college, just figuring out what I wanted to do. Like I said, I already knew I wanted to have my own clothing line, so I majored in business marketing.
Right.
Just so I know how to market myself, how to market everything else, the brand, learn business, the ins and out of everything. Walked on, played football. That was amazing. Like it helped me find myself. It helped me learn discipline, determination, work ethic, and how to lose.
Boy, we learned how to lose.
We learned how to lose, and like to succeed in life, you got to know how to fail. You got to know how to react to failure. You got to know how to fight adversity, adjust and adapt on the fly, and just finesse the situation.
Yep.
That's what life's all about. Is just finessing and enjoying it, enjoying the process of everything. So I don't mean to be rambling, but after college, did the whole going on interviews and trying to find a job with my degree.
Right.
The
we all did.
Typical norm thing that you're supposed to do in society. After that didn't pan out, I moved to Atlanta. That didn't pan out for like 6 months because none of the opportunity cost was worth it. So I just came back to my hometown where I knew I had a print shop to my disposal.
Yep.
I put in work there. Like I would barter with them. I do work for them. They'll let me print my stuff on the side. And that's kind of how MO started. I started the first batch in 2012, and then that's when I came to Indiana State because we were still there. Slept on the couch, was just passing out shirts just to get the brand out there. I would go to IU, I would go to Purdue, and just like make it a little tour just to take over our state first.
Right.
Then my business partner and my brother since kindergarten, I can't even remember how long, but his name's Charles Biffle. He moved to L.A., so now with him in that L.A. base, now he's able to take over Cali.
Right.
So now we got Indiana, we got Cali, and we're meeting in the middle, and then we're just trying to branch out across the nation and just we want people to embrace who they are.
Yeah.
And like I said at the beginning of this, don't try and fit in when you were born to stand out. Like everybody's an individual. When God created you, he took that mold, threw it away, and he created somebody else.
Right.
No one person's the same. Everybody's a one-on-one. We might have same values or a few qualities here and there, but everybody's different, dude.
That's right.
Down to your DNA, everybody's different. Excuse me.
That's right.
Yeah, so Master Original is just to live with a purpose, find your passion, enjoy life and live free, and just to be who you were created to be a Master Original.
Right.
That's what the brand stands for. That's what the lifestyles is. I didn't want it to just be a clothing brand. So when everybody be like, oh, a clothing brand, like, no, it's a lifestyle.
Right.
It's not just a clothing brand. Because we mean so much more. We want to attack so much more. Like right now, we're just putting the logos and the slogans on clothes just to get it out there. But we're going to branch out to merchandising. I want to have my old storefront starting at my hometown first and then grow, put one in L.A., put one in New York. You never know, man. Sky's the limit. Never limit yourself. Just have faith and confidence and just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going day to day.
One thing that I will say is I'm not a yes man.
No.
And everyone knows that.
Definitely.
But this same message and this same energy is something that I believed in when we literally were couch surfing.
Right.
Like, I was right there with him, like, literally just waking up, being like, all right, give me half them flyers.
Yep.
Like, stopping people, like, hey, take this. Like, so I believe, and I am a firm witness.
And I appreciate that, bro.
Oh,
like,
bro, we got each other, bro. We go back to, like, sharing a U-Haul, bro, and moving before even cleaning the crib. Like, don't get it twisted or
walking down the street
bro.
With a fish tank.
Yeah, literally a fish tank. We're like, bro, we got to just carry
bruh.
it. We walk down the street. People were probably looking at us
we
like,
had to
what are you
turn the
doing?
U-Haul in.
Yes.
And we wasn't done moving.
Yes,
so we
bro.
turned the U-Haul in. We still got stuff to move from your crib around the corner, man. That was funny, bro.
No, those are real stories, bro. It's
classic times. I'll never
absolutely
forget.
hilarious. Man, so I'm real big into giving back. You've been giving free game this whole time just from your story alone. But I want you to put yourself in a young Kdot's shoes, because there's some younger viewers that are going to see this that are aspiring to do the same thing that you've accomplished and continuing to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give them early on? They just got their first design, or they're thinking about doing it with a friend. They don't know if they need help. What do you think?
It's crazy you brought that up, because I think about that all the time now. Like 31-year-old Kdot would like annihilate 21-year-old Kdot.
Oh my gosh, bro! But here, we got to hold your thought. But somebody texted me the other day and was like, "Would the 21-year-old Larry beat up the 31-year-old Larry?" And I was like, "Heck yeah, bro!" Like I would have. Like right now, I'm just saying, like I had too much strength, but I was like mentally and wisdom wise and experience, not at all. Bro, I would tear that dude apart.
Right. But
physically, I was in shape like a mug. But go ahead.
Going into like a certain situation or a battle or anything that's intense like that, you want to have control over your mind. Like Bruce Lee say, be water. You want to be able to form to like anything that's surrounding you, so you can able to adapt and still be in control of your actions, your reactions, I should say. Because you don't want to just go off on the fly because of your anger or whatever. And back then you had a true anger problem, but now you're in more control. You have more wisdom.
Right.
You take the time to assess situations instead of just reacting on autopilot.
Yeah.
And like that's what I learned, to assess situations better as a grown man and going through things, experiencing things. Like, yeah, we were more athletic, more faster, stronger at 21, but right now I have like the strategy. Like when Kobe switched from 8 to 24.
Yep.
He knew he couldn't just go down and dunk on people anymore. So now I got to work on my jumper. I got to kill him with being an assassin with my three-pointer or footwork. All the little details, dude. So, like, being older now and more mature, you got to appreciate the wisdom that comes with that.
Yeah,
man.
you really do.
You can't overlook it. You got, like you said, that free game, you got to do something with it. If you just got the knowledge and you're not doing nothing with it, it's a waste.
Okay, we're going to get real raw.
It's a waste,
out so I can relax. Be honest, because I'm going to be honest. How many years or have you ever wasted free game? So this is a question for you and anyone who's watching. Like you don't even have to answer it. But I'm going to be honest and say I have wasted years of free game. And here's how I know. I found a notebook from like 2011. And the notes that were in there, I was like, man, if I would have just did that, like I would have been on.
Right.
Like it's literally where I'm at now. And then how many years has that been?
Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh, the plan ain't changed. But I let everything else change my mind about it.
For sure.
So yeah, go ahead.
With that in mind, you can't regret it, because maybe you weren't ready at that time.
I know I wasn't ready.
Exactly. So you needed this time to grow. And now that you're ready with this type of confidence, the knowledge that you got now you can attack it full on, bro, and make it pop, like make it explode. Whatever it is that we're doing, whatever it is we put our mind to, whether it be music, videos, visuals, clothing, anything that we want to do, we can own it, bro. Like for real. The mind is so powerful. Like I was just telling you, I just finished reading Think and Grow Rich.
Yep.
People think off the title, you just think and you get money. Like, nah, man, it's so much deeper than that. I recommend that book to anybody that's listening. Please read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is I kept trying to find the answers to success. And I'm not sitting here saying that like I'm freaking, Elon Musk or whatever.
Right.
But success for me was, I remember like I would grab a book and read like 1 or 2 chapters and expect something to happen overnight. Like, man, that book ain't it.
Right.
I would grab another one. I would watch this audio tape. But what worked for me and what really sparked higher faculty was Bob Proctor and the higher faculties. And I just heard him explain it in a way to where it just resonated with me. And there's only one thing that really stuck with me that he said. And he was like, you have to hold the image of what you want in your mind, and that's it. So I probably heard that before. Someone's probably told me in a different way, but I was just like, what do you mean? Like, hold the image?
Because the mind is so powerful. Like, some people, you're not necessarily sick. You thought yourself into that sickness because you get, I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. You say it so much, now your body's like, all right, you about to be sick.
Yes.
Like, dude, I don't even know the last time I've been sick because I don't move. Like, I don't operate that. Everybody be like, you're going to get sick. You don't have a coat on. I don't get sick.
Right.
Like, I just
holding that
have
image
that in my mind because I don't get sick. I don't want to speak that negativity, ill will on myself. Why would you do that?
Right.
Why would you do that? Like, it's just crazy. Like, your mind is so powerful, so just speak positive thoughts. Would you feed yourself bad food?
No.
So why are you
feeding yourself? No.
Why are you feeding yourself bad thoughts? Like,
right.
Is that easy of an analogy? But I just remember I got off topic and I never answered your question.
Okay, let's go back.
What would 31-year-old tell 21-year-old Kdot?
Yep.
Is to just be self-confident, go after what you want, and like I always say, just stand out rather than trying to fit in.
Yep.
Because, like, back then, like, I was so shy, reserved, and not as outgoing that I'm now that I would miss out on opportunities or networking because I'm just so quiet and laid back. So now I just tell myself, always go after what you want, speak up.
Right.
Never bite your tongue.
Right.
No matter what it is. Like, always just speak out, speak your mind. Share your thoughts with people. Like, the next man being more successful is not going to hurt my success. So if I got something to help somebody else, I'm going to share that with you. It's up to you whether you're going to drink it or not, or, like, take in that information. Like, the cliche term, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink.
Big facts.
It's that simple. But, like, yeah, that's what I would tell 21-year-old Kdot. Be self-confident and go after everything you want.
Yeah, that's what I would tell a 21-year-old LC. I would just be like, hey, just keep that image in your mind because no matter where you are in life or what you're doing, something's going to try and take that image out of your mind. Yep. Like, what is it for you? Looking at the funds, making excuses.
Right.
Like, it's always something. But if you can just hold that image no matter what.
I agree 100%.
And I can't wait for my music to be out because I literally wrote a song about that. And it was like I wrote down what I wanted on a note card in my pocket, and I told my wife to treat me like your boy already got it. Like, bro.
Yeah, you got to speak things into the universe, man.
Yeah,
Speaking into existence and, like, putting the necessary work until it's reality.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's really that simple. Like, people just shy away from hard work because either A, they don't enjoy it, or B, they're just simply lazy.
And if anyone were to ask me, I would say that Kdot is probably the hardest worker out of all my friends. Like, no matter what, we could stay up till 5 tonight. He's going to get up early.
Yeah.
And he might work out, and I'll be like, how, bro? Like, how? I was up too. Like, I'm dragging, bro. He's, like, always been a hard worker. It doesn't matter what we're doing.
That's just that balanced energy in my mindset. Like, I feel like I can always be getting better at something. And that came from college football.
Bro.
Because you told me in high school, even if it was raining outside, you would go run because you know somebody else is not running. So now I got a leg up. I can be getting better than you. I'm in more shape than you. I'm getting stronger. I can be working on better lyrics. I can be working on better designs. It don't matter. Like, my fiance gets mad because I won't lay in bed, even on a Sunday. Like, I don't sleep in. Like, sleeping in is like 7 a.m. Like, I have to get up, either clean my fish tank. Like, I have to be doing something. I can't just sit around.
He has fish tanks, by the way, now. He's got his own tanks.
Thanks to LC.
Yeah, I feel like a proud father. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got a lot of people watching that, like, if you stick around me long enough, like, there's going to be one in your living room or your basement. Like, that's super big facts.
You're going to attract to aquariums.
Yeah,
just
bro.
Fish is just so soothing and calming. Like, it's so therapeutic that I can just sit here and stare at the tank for hours.
Yes.
For hours, bro. Yes. And learn every fish personality.
Yeah, bro. It's a TV show. Remember, I did not have a TV in my room in college, and it took people like 5 minutes to be like, man, you ain't got the game on, bro. And I'd be like, I mean, we can put it on, but like, if you just, oh, what that one doing? But that's shout out to Pops, man. Pops got me hooked on that at birth. But yeah, man. So hardest working guy I know. Obviously, he applies it to his business, and it shows. I want to know what's in store for the future. If you got something that you can, tell me at least. You know what I'm saying? I know you might not want to spill all the secrets. So, you gave a little sauce.
Yeah.
What's going on with the brand, bro?
I'm speaking into existence. The brand is growing bi-weekly, bro. The brand is really growing. We got some releases coming in April.
Okay.
There's going to be some nice stuff for y'all. We just had a release in February for Black History Month. You can go check out the site, masteroriginal.com.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just continuing to grow naturally and empower and put our impact on the world.
That's dope, bro.
Like, that's really what we just want to do and just be ourselves.
We
ain't trying to be nobody else.
Nah.
We don't want to jump in nobody else's lane. We're not competing with another brand or anything. We just want to be ourselves and just grow.
Real talk.
It's all about longevity. Because I don't want to have a brand that lasted 2 to 5 years and then it die off. And then be like, oh, what happened to Master Original? Like, it'll be, 9 years in September.
I was just about to cut you off, and I don't like cutting people off, but I'll be like, bro, it ain't died off. Like, it's been riding.
Yeah.
Like, it takes time. Everything takes time.
If it's your baby, just grow it. Nurture it. Like, don't rush it. You don't rush a kid to, grow and all that stuff.
Right.
So just let it happen naturally and organically in God's time and trust God's plan, but never be content with just sitting around.
Never.
That's why I can't sit still, because I'm never content with where I'm at. I feel like I can always be getting better. My mom is still working, so it's like I'm not where I want to be in life.
Same.
That's why I grind the way I grind. And some stuff that's coming up with me personally that a lot of people don't know, I've picked up modeling and acting, so you can see me in a few things coming soon.
So I don't know nothing about that other than skimming the group text and was like, oh, he acting, what's up, bro? I think that would be dope. I don't know if I would be a good actor, but I might be like a funny character, and only be able to do that role.
Nah, Don't limit yourself. Don't box yourself, bro.
Grab this mic, because I don't want to miss anything you're saying, bro. We'll be so mad if we watch this edit. You just pull that mug up out of there.
Got you. But yeah, man, I just say never limit yourself. You can have fun with so many things. Like, I can see you just being a cop. Bro, if you wanted to be a cop, you'd be a cop, especially with them glasses on, bro.
Hey,
you look like a detective right now.
I probably would be a good cop, bro. I'd just be like, it smells funny in here.
But nah, the school that I enrolled in, they have locations in Columbus, Indy, and Chicago. And to get into the school, I had to do an audition tape, and my commercial was a Nike ad.
Okay.
So the main reason I got into it, because I always wanted to model.
Okay. I didn't know that, bro.
No one really did.
Is that one of those things where it's like one of your dreams, but it's just like, man, I'm just gonna bust out with them, on the
because like J. Cole said, if they don't know your dreams, they can't shoot it down.
Ooh.
And it's not that I wasn't confident with it. I wasn't trying to put it in everybody's face. Just you was just gonna see it once you see me on something. And you gonna like,
I like surprises.
When that happened,
I like surprises, bro.
But yeah, I've been enrolled in a modeling and acting school that's out in Chicago.
Okay.
It started off with me just wanting to model, but they say it all goes hand in hand together.
Okay.
Modeling and acting.
Okay.
So I'm going to be going on modeling auditions, but I'm also going to have that acting background. So you can never have too many tools in your toolbox.
All you got to do is get in front of the people, bro.
Exactly,
and you never know what's going to happen.
So, yeah, I've been having fun with doing monologues and all that stuff. Actually, I got a class tomorrow that I'm going to do. It's virtual since COVID.
Right.
So I got a class. We're going to be in a Zoom meet tomorrow, and I got to do my third monologue. And it's Fresh Prince monologue. That's really all I'm gonna say. My favorite actor is Will Smith. So
that's a good one.
I try not even just acting, bro. Just the way he thinks, the way he operates, his words, his empowerment to people. Like, that's one of my idols.
Okay.
Not just like a sports legend like Michael Jordan.
Right.
Will Smith, dude. Like, Will Smith's that dude.
No, he really
you gotta
is,
give
bro.
your people their roses while they're still here, man.
Oh yeah. That's dope.
But yeah, so the last class will be done in June. That's when my graduation will happen.
Okay.
Before then, we can get some casting and acting auditions. So we'll see what happens.
Dude, I'm excited for that, bro.
I'm
a full
excited
supporter.
too.
You could tell me you were trying to be the world's best badminton player, and I'm like, let's go, bro. We at the tourney, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So
I support you the same, man. That's why
I already know.
Me and Kdot be on you when we don't get no songs, bro.
Man,
like
listen.
when my email drive, we gotta get on LC Head.
I know, bro. And look, it's all timing too, because for once I was trying to do the same thing to you guys. Like I have 3 or 4 songs recorded. They just got mixed up and getting mixed and mastered, and it wasn't our doing.
Right.
Not to like throw. I mean, it's just taking a long time where they're at, and in the midst of that is when I started our YouTube channel. So maybe things would have went different if I would have got them songs.
That's that natural and organic stuff.
Yes.
Like, just let the universe, like, I'm not saying be a dead fish and just go with the flow, but sometimes you just got to adjust and adapt and, like, all right, and just embrace it. Embrace it, enjoy it, and evolve from it. That's another slogan from MO.
Bro, he's dropping nuggets on you. But, yeah, like you said, man, there's always a flow. Like, people are either going with it, they're going against it, or they just don't even know there's a flow. Like, you can stand and flow. You know what I'm saying? Creek flows, you can stand there. Or you can walk up creek, or you can relax and go down creek. And that's what I did. I was like, my music ain't back. Like, we were supposed to shoot this video. Like, we just got this podcast equipment. I was frustrated, bro. I was like, man, I'm about to just sit down and, like, watch a reaction video. Like, I seen somebody else do it. I already do that just off film. And look what happened.
Right, yeah.
It's like changed my life.
And that's great because now you have a huger fan base to put your music on. That platform of your YouTube channel, the podcast, now more people are going to be exposed to your music, which is great. And that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So, like,
you never know how it's coming either. Like, I didn't plan on doing reactions. I planned on just pushing my own music video. Just like we were walking through Indiana State, handing out flyers. I was about to do that with CDs and stuff again. Like, not on that Stone Age stuff, but, like, you know, sending links and doing things that people do when they don't have a street team and stuff. But, like, I decided to do a different niche. And rather than, like, keep that secret sauce, like, I wish you would do the same. If it works for me.
Right. You got to make do with what's in front of you until you get where you want to be. Never just sit around for everything to be perfect. The timing would never be perfect for anything, bro.
We had nothing but this equipment on this table. This is the same mixer from 625, bro.
I witnessed.
That's the same.
I was in here looking at it.
You have rapped on that mixer, bro.
I was looking at it.
You have rapped on that, bro. That is
man.
Big Mike. That is Milt. That is Danye. That is
Shout out
everybody.
625, man.
Shout out 625, bro.
That's the family.
We can sit here and talk about 625. That'd be a whole nother episode, bro.
Hey,
listen.
Now, that's funny you said that because once everything takes off, like, I literally want to write like a 625 like TV series, or something.
The day you sent me that text, I busted out laughing.
We have so much, like, just footage, raw footage, and just memories that it will be a great show on Comedy Central or Dope Swim or something.
And
like
it
that,
could be absolutely true and be still just as funny and as eventful.
Yes.
Like, it's like crazy, bro.
Yes, and only the people who were there in them moments will be like, "Oh, now we know what really happened." Or
we might even have to just keep it on the hush for now because it's that fire of an idea. Like, I can see it definitely being on Netflix just because, like I said, it's a whole nother topic. But man, like,
but we can share it a little bit because there are ideas. People
that's true.
Still are ideas,
and they wouldn't get it right anyway.
Not at all because they didn't live through it.
Yeah,
they didn't live through it. They'd just be copy and pasting, and they'd forget where they copied from, and now it's all messed up.
Yes, but I mean, we have a very, very unique story of being college athletes going hard on and off the field.
It's a unique group of personalities.
And the personalities and how everything worked and came together, it's like when you put great people in a very bad place, like, wonderful things happen. Crazy things happen, funny things happen, sad things happen.
Yes.
But, like, the journey, like, when we stepped out of that place, it was just like, you couldn't have told me that was going to happen.
Right.
I never knew why I was there or how I got there. But what a whirlwind, and I came out with the coolest people I've ever met in my life. Like, and that's legit. And I met a lot of people, but, like, after that, I had never met, like, it's not the same bond, bro.
Not at all. Not at all, man. Y'all can call me at any point for anything. Y'all know I got y'all, bro.
Bro, we already know, bro.
You already know
same.
I got y'all.
Same. It's literally the same thing, dude.
Like, Kadi's wedding, that's an extra episode. That's
bonus. That's
footage.
A bonus episode, bro.
Nah, Kadi's wedding was off the chain, bro.
Bonus.
To this day, Gail still thinks we left her in the car.
What?
The entire wedding, she thought she slept in the car.
Wow.
I said no.
The pictures from that wedding, I was like, man, I got those pictures back, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I made sure to definitely do it up. Let's just say that. It hasn't been the same since. Somebody's got to get married. Hopefully you're getting married soon.
Yeah.
Just so we can get back together, man. Ain't that crazy? Like now you only see people if they get married, somebody have a baby or somebody die, unfortunately.
Nah, man, we gotta
make it happen.
We
bro.
gotta make that 625 reunion happen every
We
June
just need
25th.
We need to invest in an Airbnb. That's ours that we just rent out, throughout the year, and it pays for itself.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we get there once or twice a year, it's the reunion.
That's another thing I wish I would have did when we was in college. Or
talk about that, bro.
Now that I'm thinking about just different revenue streams and being in a different mind space, I wish I would invest in stocks back when we was like 19, 20. Because now that I got into stocks now and like investing and just seeing my portfolio grow, and I make money while I sleep.
Right.
And it's just another revenue stream. It's like a savings account. Maybe one day it goes up, maybe one day it goes down.
Right.
But if you invest in the right companies, you diversify your portfolio where you got dividends or you got just major companies that's going to always grow.
Right.
You're not going to lose.
Man, and he's on me about stocks all the time. It's just something that hasn't grabbed me yet. I'm going to be one of those dudes that are just late, unfortunately. Like, I'm just being honest. I'm going to be like, bro, is it too late for me to get in?
So Amazon, when it first started, it's $3 a share.
Mm-hmm.
It's at $3,000 right now. So if we got in at $3 a share, just put $100 into it. Imagine what you would have right now.
I do got some Bitcoin though. I got some Bitcoin now. It's been rising. I'm gonna buy me a crib with some coin.
I got some crypto. I don't have Bitcoin though. I got the
Litecoin. I got a little bit of Litecoin.
Yeah, I got some Litecoin, and then the one that started I think
Ethereum. I got a little bit of Ethereum.
Yeah, my homie put me on that one too. So I'm just sitting on that, letting it grow. See what's gonna happen. But my major ones, I'm gonna give a little game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come on.
Disney, Nike, Apple. Southwest Airlines is the best one right now out of all airlines.
Okay.
Just because of what they're doing with like their procedures with COVID and the restrictions and everything.
Okay.
Like everyone's flying Southwest right now. Like I've seen that grow. I'm not gonna tell you what I got in that, but I'm just throwing out a few tickets.
Y'all better
for
be
y'all
taking
to look
some notes. I'm gonna have to watch this
look
again
at.
because I ain't writing it down, and it'll be like we'll finish this episode, and I'll be like, "Did he say Delta?"
Nah, I got you. Yeah, it was Southwest, but. You just, with stocks, I just really buy into companies that I'm a supporter of. Like, so with everything else, just be true to you. What do you, we are all consumers. So what do you buy every day? Or what do you see going off the shelves when you're in the store? Like what brands are like popping? So you just got to look into all that stuff, that all that factors in. Or someone like Elon Musk just simply tweeting out a name, GameStop. And we all seen what happened with GameStop a few weeks ago. So like it's just that simple. Like
it's just keeping up.
If you got an influence and you impact people, like you can just simply change the game by just dropping a name.
I wonder if I can get that on YouTube somehow. Right. Just be like Petey Pablo. It's like
I'm just trying to get to a level to where I ain't even got to introduce myself.
Hey, you're going for that. I'm trying to be low-key famous. Like, I want it to where I got the bread, I can go out to eat. You ain't going to recognize me unless you just as weird as me. Like, look at Larry. Larry! LC, you heard! Like, once every blue moon.
The only reason I say that, because I really don't want fame. I just want to be able to live comfortably and enjoy life and do what I want to and not have to worry about anything. I want my family to have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
So when I say I want to get to the point where I don't have to introduce myself, I just want to get to a level of success to where I don't have to ask for anything. I don't have to reach out for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't have to depend on anybody else for anything. Like that's really why I'm trying to be an entrepreneur and be self-made and like go into business for myself. So I don't have to worry about all that, like, because you really can't rely on too many other people as much as you rely on yourself.
And I've been battling with not giving enough. Like in my heart, I'm wanting to give, but I've just been on this grind so hard, like trying to figure myself out and trying to figure out where all my time and energy needs to be so I can like finally hit my lick. Man. But like I'm done being at Christmas not bringing the biggest gifts, and like I'm done like when you turn 16, like I ain't the one helping you get a car. Like like I'm done with that. Like, and I just want my family to know that Like whether I voice it or not, like I'm trying to be the breadwinner of the family. And it's not even just about the money. It's just about like the man I got to become to get it.
Right. And that's why I'm trying to teach my nephews early.
Yeah.
They're 19, 16 right now. So like I'm talking to them about finance and going into business for yourself, finding a craft and mastering that craft, and just generational growth. Because like we gotta break generational curses. For me to be the first one in my family to graduate from college, that says something to me because I'm the youngest. I got 3 older sisters, and then I got maybe 5 or 6 older cousins. And for my mom, she graduated from college maybe 5 years after me because she went back, and because I led by example. So like it's just all about breaking generational curses, dude, and putting your family in a better position. Like once you're gone, what's your legacy gonna be?
Right.
And that's, I'm sad to say, in college that wasn't a big worry of mine because we were just having fun, living life, and enjoying it. I wish I was more focused and worried about, all right, what do I want my legacy to be?
I was pushing it away. Like I knew better.
We would have been in different positions right now. We would have had more of a leg up. Like even though we're getting it now, it's better late than never. I just, like you said, I wasted so much free game for years, bro. Just kicking it and enjoying life and not putting it to use. And like that's where I really was like, all right, I gotta go into overtime now.
And that's the life I've been living, bro. Like you came to visit and you walked in on me like doing a recording for YouTube, and it's like, oh, you recording? I'm like, bro, I don't care if you're in it. Like you're in it because like I can't stop. Like I gotta grind. Like we're gonna spend time, and it's gonna be even more valuable because we're gonna be present in this time. Like
we're gonna work in the process.
For example, we didn't have to sit here and do this interview. We could have just been like, oh man, you in town? Let's just chill, you know what I'm saying?
Get
some wings. Yeah, okay, I got the bottle, you know what I'm saying? We chilling. But it's like, no, bro, we got to get some work done
first.
Yeah, always. And everything is work. Like,
always.
Just live your life, man. That's what you can get paid for. And I just want somebody young to believe that. And I want somebody who's hating to laugh at it because I'm telling you it's real. And it don't happen overnight, but it can look like it does. But people are out here grinding.
For sure.
Just hold that image in your mind.
And never let outsiders discourage you.
Never. Ever.
Most people, they doubt you or they'll tell you negative things because they're too afraid to go after it. So they're like, man, if you go, I wouldn't do that. Like, bro, how are you doing? Like, you don't have the same, like, mentality or cojones that I do. Like,
you know what you've done for me? Because sometimes I'll get in my head. I'm a big thinker. So sometimes I'll like overthink myself out of a situation. And what I'm trying to get to is Kdot is always the one that'll get my thinking back on track. Like someone like that could be like, man, like you can't make it rapping. You're too old. Like ain't nobody trying to listen to no cussing and da-da-da-da-da. And if I were to believe that for a second, he's no matter what time of the day, no matter what day of the week, like he will snap me right back into like, don't listen to what nobody say if they don't have what you want in life. Like you're that guy for me. Yeah. It's like a good post for me.
And I'm not trying to be like a motivational speaker, and it just happens naturally. Like I'm always the first one up, so I'm shooting our group text good morning with a positive message
every time
for y'all to attack the day with. Because it's all about how you approach your morning on how your day's gonna end. If you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't want to go to work, or why am I up? I hate it when I hear people wake up and they say, why am I up right now? You're mad because God woke you up today? I hate hearing that, bro. Like, I swear, like, life is the most precious thing. So, like, if God woke you up, enjoy that day. Make the most of that day. I don't care if you just cut the grass. Like, make the most of that day. I don't care if you just stretch or work out. Like, do something to get 1% better at anything. If you get 1% better every day, that's 365%. At the end of the year, bro. Like it all adds up. It all adds up.
I just need 100 days, then, man.
Like that's really all you need. Like if you want to take a break on Sundays, that everybody gotta recharge their batteries and find balance with family time.
Right.
I got a stepdaughter now. I don't even call her that. She's my real
That's
daughter.
Your daughter.
Yeah. So like it's crazy just trying to balance, find time to do this and make time to take in what they find interesting.
Yeah.
What do they cherish? What's their passion?
Right.
What do they want to go after?
What is something they're passionate about?
So Lil G, she loves art. So everything with art, I try and like embrace that and push her to be the best artist she could be. Because you never know, she'd be the next Picasso.
She might be.
You might be buying a painting from me. What's up?
I'll be the first one in line. I'm buying it with Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. Like she did this a Michelangelo, not the artist, Michelangelo Ninja Turtle, because I'm a big Ninja Turtle
Me
head.
too.
She painted a Michelangelo for my birthday, and you would have thought you bought it in stores.
Oh, she nice with it off rip.
At 11 years old, bro.
Okay.
So it's like, why don't you push them?
Yeah, bro.
Like, why don't you encourage them? Like, never tell a kid, stop, don't do that. Why? Like, you never know. They're experiencing with stuff. Don't limit them. Don't limit them, bro.
Yeah.
Or when a kid's banging on the table, stop doing it. That might be the next Travis Barker, bro.
It might be, bro.
You don't know.
You don't know.
I hate it when, like, you try and limit your kids or you tell them, don't do this, don't do that. Like, let them explore life to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Like, we got to have morals. We got to have certain structure, of course. Otherwise, we will all just be out here doing dumb stuff.
Right.
But, like, let them experience life, bro. Let them fail, try again, fail better.
Right. I always wonder what kind of parent I'll be.
Yeah, right.
I hope I don't end up just being like bad cop.
I never knew what type I would be until it just happened. And like it's like, all right, so now you're dad. So it's time to grow up, do a few things. But I'm still a kid at heart. That ain't gonna ever change, bro.
I don't think that'll ever change either. Like, you know how
change.
some people say that and they change, but like I can literally be like, man, I think I'm gonna be like a 50-year-old kid, like. Unless I'm lying to myself, and I ain't doing that. Like, done enough of that. Yeah, man. Yeah. So
never let them kill a kid in you.
Yeah,
because then that's when you're gonna start dying off.
That's right, man. That is absolutely.
You're gonna feel your bones get old. You're gonna start deteriorating.
Yeah, you're gonna start bending down real slow, making noises like.
Man, you gotta keep that kid at heart. Yeah. That mentality. I feel like that old, that's a state of mind, bro.
It is. I don't like when people say, we're getting old. I'll be like, you getting old.
Bro. Don't use that old word around me.
Yeah, I'm cool on that, bro. Yeah. Man, shout out your socials, bro. Where can we find you? We're going to have some people watching that don't know who you are, bro.
So I'm on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
Don't have Snapchat or anything. So
yep.
The Instagram, I got a business and personal one.
Okay.
Kdot_fresh. That's my personal one. And then at Master Original is the business one.
Okay.
For Twitter, it's at it's Kdot for my personal one. And then the business one is at MO_lifestyle.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So give us a follow. We'll follow y'all back. Show some love. We'll show more love.
Yeah. And you guys see me. I should have put on some MO gear, but I just got done recording. But tomorrow I'm going to have on some MO. And y'all know I be repping it, man. Y'all see me chilling in my tie-dye, man. I saw somebody comment. I don't know if you know, my audience will be watching this or what platform this is going to go on, but I stay with the MO. Ben had it on for years. Been trying to get him to bring back the Fear is Evil shirt, but this, I mean, can I get it in the archives? Oh, my gosh. But, y'all, man, this is somebody I truly love, truly appreciate. It's always been there for me. If you wrote a book, I'd buy it. I mean, it doesn't matter, bro. Hey, like, you're just a solid dude.
That's something I want to do in the future. I definitely, you think people read a book on your life?
Someone will.
Definitely, bro.
I can sell 2 copies and go get, 2 cheeseburgers. Hey, man. New sweater.
I definitely want. A lot of my favorite people that inspire or influence me, I like to read their books if they recommend books or if they wrote a book.
You always been a big reader.
I just finished Rick Ross' book, Hurricanes. I learned a lot of stuff about him that I didn't know, and I respect him on so much more now on a business level versus just music. His mind as a businessman is on another level, dude. And like, shout out to Nipsey. Nipsey's a big influencer on me on the way that he just went about trusting himself and having faith in himself and taking a chance on himself. Like, dude put out 10 mixtapes, didn't take any deals or whatever until he wanted to release his major album, which was great because a lot of people, they won't bet on themselves. And if you don't bet on yourself, who will?
Right.
So I give major kudos and shout outs to them for just putting that self-confidence in me that I didn't have as a younger kid. Now, I'm currently reading D. Rose's book. I'll show you. I really like his book.
That sounds good.
I'm trying to think of some other people. I read Mike Epps' book.
Hey, that's my
Dude,
guy.
Mike Epps is hilarious, bro. If you got the time, read Mike Epps' book. It's called what was it? Unsuccessful Thug. Bro, some of the stories that Mike Epps tell in his story, like just growing up from a kid, is just hilarious. It's like watching a stand-up comedy, but you're
I
reading
definitely need I need a light read
Yeah.
like that. Everything I read is always intense. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
take a break from that type of stuff and just read some other stuff that you enjoy.
Right.
Yeah, or just people that you enjoy and just learn about their stories or stuff that they overcame.
Right.
And it might spark something in your mind or something for you that you might approach down the line, and now you know how to react to it.
Have you read Timberland's book?
I have not.
Woo!
No, you recommended that to me though.
I read it in a day.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
This is how cheap I
remember.
was at the time. I was super broke. So I went to the bookstore and I'm looking. I wasn't thinking about stealing. Chill. I grabbed the book and I sat down and read it and I almost finished it. And then I came back the next day and just opened it and read it. I just read it in the bookstore, bro.
Okay.
But then I bought it. I did buy it. I bought it and gave it to my brother. So Timberland, don't be like,
hey, there
you
you
just
go.
here to read my book. But
You
I
passing down game.
I
now,
did,
now
bro.
Little bro.
Yeah.
Pick up that knowledge.
Yeah, he
but
read it.
I couldn't talk about books and not talk about Malcolm X's book.
Yep, you got me that.
His book with Alex Healy, bro. I read that book like 3 or 4 times.
I need to read it
that's
again.
after watching the movie. Like,
Yeah.
Malcolm X was a powerful man, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for Malcolm X and the way that he carried himself, the way that he didn't take like all the brainwashing that they were trying to just put you through in the cookie cutter mode that they wanted you to conform to and become. So like, yeah, I got huge respect for MLK, but the way that Malcolm X approached some things, that's the way you gotta approach some things in life.
Hey, for
So,
real.
I got a lot of respect for him. Who other? It was another book that I was. Oh, Muhammad Ali. I read his autobiography too.
I would like to read
Yeah.
that too.
Muhammad Ali. Remember when we played in front of him at Louisville?
Yes, dude. I got a
Yeah.
pick in front of Ali, bro. They called it back, but that was just they
Dude,
were just trying to
hyped
cheat.
just
We was
because
out there
Muhammad Ali
banging.
was at the game.
Yeah, I was like, I looked up and saw Ali. I was like, oh, I'm balling now. He gonna see. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Dope stuff. You want to leave us with some parting words?
Yeah, just embrace who you are, be yourself, and remain authentic. Remain authentic, have fun in life, enjoy life, live free. That's our motto.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's
Thank
up.
you for having me. I appreciate
Yeah,
your
man.
time.
You'll see more from Kdot anytime he comes down,
Definitely.
bro. I mean,
Definitely.
like, this is somebody that I can be completely organic with, so you might even see him tonight on
And
film.
I love
again,
Ohio.
bro.
I
Yeah,
love Ohio,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? It's going
like
down.
my second home for me. I love Ohio.
It's going down.
Huge Buckeye fan. Go Bucks.
Yeah,
I
we're
had to
def-
say that.
Yes, sir.
I
Get
had
that
to
out
say
there.
that. Go
Get that.
Bucks.
Yes, sir. Until next time.
Yes,
Peace.
Peace.